Lee Sin.
The thing here is, if that was just an Ornn and Silence
level 6 before they really do anything, and yes, Lee Sin's going to have a little bit of skirmishing power as we move into the early game, but I just don't think
if he wanted it to. And so Beryl might go for flash here.
Yep. And he's going to get hit by the face breaker. Eventually flashes as in goes.
Block that Dragon X would have to wait to capture a soul unless they just steal it.
Yeah, they just steal it with a Varus Q, as now Beryl's in trouble as well. Two-man face breaker. That's a fantastic exhaust onto Ghost, who has to get himself out of there. And again, DRX have found the moment in the early game, and Carrier just going 1 versus 1 still that turret, because he is one piercing arrow away from dead as Showmaker throws out the flash. He has to land this paddle star, or does he? As he does have Ignite available to him. The Electrocute also going to help out as now Deft lands the Chains of Corruption. Pioshik is here as well. Only level 5 as he flashes over to try and find this Zoe. That flash is going to be collected as now Chovy flashing on forward finds the Ignite as Beryl. I don't think he's going to be able to find any of the Dark Harvest stacks here, as it looks like he might just be one himself.
As fourth wave down there in bot lane. He's going to get turret plates. Talked about this even on the LCS broadcast yesterday. Cloud9 versus FlyQuest. Teams do this a lot. They're going to get the top tier 1 turret and all of those turret plates. Doran's going to try to live here.
Canyon misses the flash Q, and Pioshik does have ultimate available to him, and the turnaround looks too easy. Beryl puts his face in it and is not going to be able to break the faces of DRX here. It's 2 kills. It looks like some tilt, but True Shot Barrage might be able to answer something back. Chovy able to distort over this wall as the bubble does land. Circling around this outer turret on the top side of the map. They're doing the same thing to Deft bottom side, but you can see Ghost not going to be the lucky one here, as he's just going to get taken down.
Here into bottom. This is really scary for Deft, though. He's going to go down.
Yep, he's just gets a little bit greedy underneath that turret, and that's going to get the LeBlanc out of there. This game feels like it's transitioned from game number 1 being all about Deft to being all about Chovy, as Doran's going to turn around this little engagement very comfortably. There's the exhaust onto Noguri, and he's going to have to flash. The follow flash comes in. Stun onto Doran, though, does deny it as the chains come down. But the Q is going to be good, and Doran's going to pick up that kill as Canyon mid-game. And fighting around this Infernal Drake will be very difficult here for Damwon, because the Kennen slicing Maelstrom really does have to be respected as ulti comes down from Pioshik very, very quickly. Slicing Maelstroms are going to be channeled, but Noguri doesn't have the health bar for it. Haymaker comes in, Pioshik times the flash. Players that play emotionally like this, it does get scary, but there's the steal from Canyon. He immediately dies for it. Can DRX actually find a team fight as, in goes Dora, and they lock down Noguri. He's going to get taken out as now Chovy from the backside is looking to try and answer. Showmaker and Ghost are still scared.
Really overly safe, especially given that Zoe was on the right-hand side. Chovy would have been the one, Chovy did have first move towards left-hand side river, and that's a lot of Infernal.
Ghost looking for depth here. He lands the hail of arrows, but it's a 1-for-1, and you'll take that if you're Damwon.
Yeah.
Lying in wait over towards the side as there's the blast cone, and Canyon actually flashes but doesn't get the kick and will be taken down. Noguri finds himself a mantra for an Inspire, I believe, but isn't able to get too much more there as Pioshik eventually does fall down. As Deft here alongside Beryl, looking to try and pressure out this outer turret in mid. Flash comes in, Carrier in a good position right here as the showstopper comes in. Ghost doesn't find any of his abilities though, and Beryl going to get locked down. Noguri, can he get into position?
Not quite able to. Doran running in with this play, going for the slicing Maelstrom, didn't quite have the damage. The Shuriken hit, and he actually clicked poorly, otherwise he would have been able to weave in an auto attack. They're going to juggle all the aggro and manage to just pick you apart. Here we go, another key moment.
It is going to be locked down by Pioshik, so there's Soul Point, and Canyon immediately is taken down. Pioshik, he's going to flash, he survives for so damn long as it's Carrier that's burning down. True Shot Barrage is going to lock down the kill in the end as Noguri walks away with a sliver of health, and now Deft is being chased by Beryl, who's looking for his Facebreaker cooldown.
Atlas. If Damwon win this Infernal Dragon fight and get the dragon, I think it's going to be pretty impossible for Dragon X to come back.
Well, Canyon's just going to pop. Chovy is going to ignite him. The last tick is going to tick down, pick up that kill. Cool guy.
Chovy has Distortion. The ball is not at least. Okay, Dragon's
he's
up.
got a stopwatch. He's going to be able to use it as Nogri's going to get taken down. Beryl into the backline with the Showstopper. Finds himself a stun, but Showmaker has to get out of there. Beryl unable to lock down the kill onto Doran in the end, who is kept alive by Deft's heal. And look for this poke damage. This LeBlanc is terrifying right now as Showmaker taken down to half health. Deft also has to be respected as the ulti comes in from Kochik, but in goes Beryl into the backline, lands a 3-man facebreaker before going down, but the rest of his team unable to actually respond as Ghost gets himself out of the way. The Ignite continuing to tick down as Deft tanking the turret forever, but he is going to survive. Grabs the kill onto Ghost as well, as now Damwon looking to try and put up their landing. The portal jump's going to be good, not quite good enough, as Showmaker's still going to be taken down, and this, my friend LS, is going to be the end of game number 2, and DRX will move to match point. They don't need the Infernal Soul. They, in fact, don't want Infernal Soul. It's going to make game too easy for them, as there pops the Lee Sin, and the Nexus short to follow. 23 of the second round robin. So really great to see. Once again, Deft doing a hell of a lot of damage. 2k less than last game, but certainly didn't have the early lead that he showed us in game number 1.